Hello again, good evening to you. Welcome to Business. The Association of Ghana Industries, AGI, has condemned the seizure of goods and closure of the operations of some beverage manufacturing firms in Accra by the tax stamp enforcement team of the GRA. The team recently besieged the premises of some beverage manufacturers for failing to comply with the tax stamp policy. In a media briefing, President of the AGI, Dr. Yaredu Gyamfi, warned the move could result in loss of about 5,000 jobs. He says the AGI is in talks with the GRA for extension of the deadline.
The Association of Ghana Industries urges GRA, Ghana Revenue Authority Task Force, to stop disrupting business operations so far as the manufacturers are concerned. The Association of Ghana Industries notes with concern the recent developments and restrictions on the operations of its beverage manufacturers by the GRA as of yesterday. Without recourse to the tax stamp implementation arrangements and progress updates that beverage manufacturers had given to GRA and the Ministry of Finance, the GRA task force on Tuesday, as of yesterday, October 2nd, stormed the premises of some AGI beverage manufacturers' offices unannounced, as of morning, shut down their operations and restrict the movement of their products from their factory to the sales outlets. This is a great unfortunate situation. By this recent action, the companies have already suffered greater loss because none of them have been able to do business since yesterday morning, which has definitely also put a dent on their reputation and their brands in Ghana. Discussions between AGI and the Ministry of Finance and GRA on the implementation of the tax stamp have traveled a long haul on the account of the technical challenges, and we sincerely appreciate government's cooperation and openness along this journey. However, this action by the task force, including the misleading reports on the tax stamp compliance, do not put our law-abiding companies in good light.
Let's do more on the predicament of the financial sector, and the cost of liquidating the 7 troubled banks has reached almost 13 billion cedis. This was disclosed by President Akufo-Addo at the opening of the new headquarters of Standard Chartered Bank here in Accra. George Wiafi was there for Joy Business and has the rest of the story.
The event brought together all the key players in the financial sector to grace the commissioning of this new headquarters of Standard Chartered Bank. The president in his speech noted that this amount of money has been spent to actually help deal with the challenges in the banking sector, where he talked about over 12 billion cedis being used to deal with the problem.
12.7 billion Ghana cedis of public funds, made up of an 8 billion cedi bond issued by the Ministry of Finance, and 4.7 billion cedis of liquidity support from the Bank of Ghana was injected into the 7 banks that failed.
The president also justified his decision in terms of liquidating those troubled banks because he believes that if they had not dealt with this problem, the situation could have gotten out of hand.
The banks caught up in these malpractices became insolvent and relied on liquidity support from the Bank of Ghana. What this meant was that without injection of liquidity from the Bank of Ghana, they were bound to fail and collapse, with depositors losing their entire savings and all their workers losing their jobs. Government has introduced a number of policy measures to address these challenges. Firstly, the introduction of the National Financial Inclusion and Development Strategy, which is currently before Cabinet. This strategy, when implemented, should help us increase the penetration of financial services from 58% in 2013 to some 85% by 2023. Secondly, government is working with financial institutions and regulators to promote digital finance, mobile money usage, and formalize the Ghanaian economy.
The president also asked Standard Chartered Bank to play the leading role in ensuring that interest rates are down. The governor of the Bank of Ghana, Dr. Ernest Addison, in his address maintained that they've come very far in reaching an agreement with the finance ministry in trying to deal with challenges in the savings and loans sector.
We have very strong banks and savings and loans that are doing well. However, we are working with the Ministry of Finance on a recovery plan which we expect to be implemented soon. We urge Standard Chartered to continue to draw on its strengths, knowledge of the local market.
The governor maintained that as a regulator of the banking sector, he promises to do everything on his part to ensure that the sector is safe and sound. The chairman of Standard Chartered Bank on his part maintained that as a bank, they are committed to support government in stabilizing the economy and ensuring that the system is good.
We have supported government's development agenda by supporting major projects across the length and breadth of country, by financing major energy, telecom, mining, and infrastructure projects. And in fact, we have been acknowledged as a growing partner to many businesses and building communities. Your Excellency, let me reiterate that will rise to the occasion anytime government needs a development partner.
From the new headquarters of Standard Chartered Bank, this is George Yaffe reporting for Joy Business.
Let's turn attention to some aviation news. And Senior Vice President of Commercial Operations for Africa at Emirates Airlines, Orhan Abbas, has commended government for the construction of the Terminal 3 building at the Kotoka International Airport. According to him, the Terminal 3 construction shows Ghana's commitment to becoming an aviation hub within the African sub-region. Orhan Abbas, who spoke with Joy Business in an exclusive interview, believes Ghana is one destination the traveling public highly considers.
World-class facility. I have to commend the government of Ghana and the Civil Aviation Authority. Fantastic airport, fantastic terminal. Really, before coming here, I did not expect it. And today, even with my VIP delegation, people are shocked. I mean, I think in West Africa, nothing can beat this.
Well, were you thinking it was some small kind of new terminal?
No, that's not it. But the way it is made, I would know it's terminal. I have seen other terminals, but I must commend them. This is really something good.
I get in here and I'm like, I'm at your airport, Dubai.
Of course, why not one day? And because of this terminal being operational, we brought in the 380. So this itself will help promote traffic into Ghana and out of Ghana. I mean, I have been hearing a lot of comments that Ghana wants to be a regional hub. And I am sure if you have invested in an airport like this, you can do it. I have no doubt in that. If you have this mindset of this airport and the way you've built it and the way you're investing in this kind of infrastructure, that would what will take Ghana. Once upon a time, Dubai started, remember, from a step. Today, Dubai is flying, not running, flying. So anyone following in those footsteps or doing things like they've done here today, I must say, the sky is the limit.
I think that Emirates has done a good job in also tourism that is projecting Dubai. And in every country you go in, I'm sure one of the plans also to ensure that tourism is projected. You get people to those. I mean, when it comes to also promoting the countries you're operating in to the outside world, how do you do it? To ensure that you get people to want to say, okay, I want to be on Emirates, to go to Ghana just to see what is there in terms of tourism.
See, Ghana or any other country, they have their tourism boards, which we work very closely with. And we promote in different countries, different destinations. As you said yourself, the Ghana flight is always full. That itself answers your question. And we are doing what we should do. We are filling those flights. We are getting you those passengers. Not from one place, not from Dubai, but from around the world.
And that's all in business tonight. Many thanks for watching. For more business news, log on to myjoyonline.com/business. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good evening.